Just a quick video on how you can save a load of weight with your backpack when you're hiking by carrying a water filter system. This is the one I choose, the Sawyer Squeeze. There are lots out there. There's the Catadine B3, that sort of thing. And this is my third Sawyer, not because the others were unreliable, but this one's got the better flow rate. It's supposed to be more durable, and you can really gulp out of this thing when you drink. Whereas the Sawyer Micro, as good as it was, it trickled out, and yeah, I've still got that as a backup, but yeah, this is the one I used recently. Now, why did this save me a load of weight? Well, it was pretty hot during the Lake District part, or the first half of the Waighnwright's Coast to Coast, and people were taking like tap water and they were carrying 3 to 4 litres on them just in between stretches, and that's a lot of weight because they didn't want to drink out of streams or rivers or anything. Whereas this, you can drink then and there and you can fill up. So what I did is I always had a litre on me, and these are the sort of bottles I take, just the sort of generic ones. There's actually some tonic water in this, but the fitting fits on it. So let me screw that on. There you go. So that's how it works, and I would have that down the side of my rucksack, and you can just drink straight through it, or you can squeeze the bottle and it will pour out. I'm not going to do it because there's fizzy tonic water in there, but it fits on there. So I would always have a litre on me, and I would drink a litre or as much as I could then and there through the squeeze. That's why they're so good. Even with water purifiers, you have to wait for those things about half an hour, so you can't drink on the go, whereas these you can, and that's what saved me the weight. Now, in the Lake District bit, or the majority of the hike actually, there was always streams and rivers, or even little trickly streams, and you've just got a constant supply of water. It's not an issue, and as you can drink on the go and fill up, that probably saved me 2 to 3 kilos, especially when it was really, really hot, because some people were carrying crazy weight because they couldn't filter on the go. Now with the Sawyer system, all of them, you get this bag thing with it, which is okay. You can get quite a lot in there, but filling up with that in like low, shallow streams is a bit of a pain. Same with this, if it's a shallow stream and you're trying to fill up, it's a bit of a pain. So what I recommend I got was the Knock Vecto thing. That's 2 litres. There's the fit in there, which the Sawyer fits on. But the good thing with this is you can open it up wide and scoop up the water. Even in a really, really shallow stream, you can just hold it in there and it fills up. This came in handy one day. I had to stop one day because of the heat wave, and I looked on the map and there was no water sources for about 10 miles, and it was brutally hot. So when I set off the next morning, I had one of these filled up. I drank a litre of water and I filled this up, and that's 2 litres, and put it in my rucksack. Apparently it's very durable when it's full of water. You can stand on it apparently, but I didn't want to risk that. But yeah, it held out. It was swishing around in my rucksack behind me. So I had 4 litres on me, 1 litre in me, and so on. And then I got across that long stretch for about 10 miles, which was really barren and no water sources or shops or houses, nothing in that heat wave, and I had enough water. But for the majority of the route, I only carried 1 litre of water, and that's because of this. So I'm highly recommending getting a water system the way you can filter and drink on the go, and it saves you loads and loads of weight. So yeah, that's what I recommend, and that's how the Sawyer Squeeze saved me loads of weight, an extra 2 to 3 kilos in that heat wave.